Is it timed? Is it timed?
I don't know. Tell everybody hello.
Hello, everybody.
Tell what we're doing.
So we answered a survey to win a chance to go back to New York. It's for one of the theaters around here. They asked for us to.
I'm almost done.
They asked for us to fill out like shows that we would be interested in seeing, and they're going to pick a winner to go to New York and see some shows. So she's filling out the survey right now. She's almost done. But how are y'all doing? It's been another week, you know. It's
Hannah's not used to doing the welcome.
I'm not a social person. It's not.
She is a social person.
I'm really not.
I'm almost done.
Every day when I leave my house, I look at my cat and my Sally cat, and I look at her and I say, I would rather spend the whole day with you than leave this house.
All right,
right
thank
now.
you for taking our survey.
Yes.
So the survey was from a theater, actually in Atlanta, Georgia, and they were trying to build their future seasons, and they want to get our opinion on what musicals and plays we would like to see come to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And if they choose your drawing, whatever, then they will send you two people to New York to see 3 shows.
So
if they can give me a season pass to Atlanta, I'd be happy with that too.
I want to go see the
I know you want to go to New York.
I want to go see the Outsiders. Yeah, it was the Fox. But they send the email to like people who have purchased tickets from them before.
Yeah.
So,
and we really, where we live, we kind of rather go to Greenville if we had to travel than to go to Atlanta because of Atlanta traffic. And
also Atlanta parking.
It's so
scary
expensive to park near the theater.
Yeah.
And in Greenville, it's like $5 parking garage.
We thankfully we're surrounded by a lot of theaters, so we can choose from like a triangle. We can go to Atlanta, Charlotte, or Greenville.
And we also have a pretty good local theater here too.
Yeah, and we have the local one here, and then we have the regional theater in Atlanta as well, the Alliance. So
theater.
Not that y'all particularly are here to talk about theater, but
we are a travel channel.
We are theater nerds. So
and book nerds.
Yeah, it is a bonus you get for being here.
Welcome.
Yes.
Glad y'all are here.
Yep.
Speaking of being here, tell us something good. I know some of you have already started sharing some things in the chat. We appreciate that. If you have some good news or a celebration or just something fun coming up, share that in the chat. I know that people are going to Helen soon. I've seen Darian and Blaine post a few things about that, so that's exciting. Unfortunately, this year we will not be in Helen. This will be the first year in a long time that we've missed.
Except for the first year.
Yeah, we didn't miss it. We didn't go the very first year.
But the first year was planned, but unplanned kind of meet up in Helen.
Yeah, but God willing, we'll be back next year.
Yeah.
That's the plan. But those of you that are going, I know you're going to have a great time. Such a great group that shows up there every year. So we did some while you're telling us in the chat what you've got going on. We did something kind of fun on Sunday.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it, or you may tell?
You can tell.
So, does most of you know that Hannah's getting married this year, and we booked a caterer a while back. And we booked everything, I think, now almost. But we booked a caterer, and instead of those of you that have been through the wedding process or know somebody's been through the wedding process, you have to go to a tasting to try the food to see. We've been like a preliminary menu, but wanted to go try the food to make sure it's what we wanted. If we want to change anything up, well, this caterer did a neat thing where she rented out a whole venue and she invited all her 2025 couples and their families. And they set like the tables different like place settings and stuff, because she also provides the dishes. And they served us, we had like cocktail hour. It was a full meal. It was appetizers, they had desserts set up, and then they had a full buffet meal. and they put a lot of the food that Hannah and Jarrell had chosen for their menu,
like their popular dishes
and other stuff out for the other couples had chosen. So everybody, you got to taste everything, and y'all did switch up a few things. Jarrell switched up a few things, which was great because I wanted them to be able to choose what they wanted to serve have at the wedding.
We originally had like crab cakes, and then he had on the menu, and then he tasted these chicken skewers, and he was like, I don't really like crab, can I have these chicken skewers?
Yeah.
And then he had sweet potatoes, and he was like you gotta have these sweet potatoes on here.
It was like a sweet potato souffle kind of
he was like, I gotta have them.
Yeah.
He was like, please.
So that was a neat experience, and we did take a couple of things off, one thing off, and then added 2 more things. So it was a neat experience. It was a very nice event. So we did that on Sunday. Tomorrow I get to be the principal for the day at a local elementary school.
She gets to go back to her job.
Those of you that don't know me, as far as what I did for a career, I was a principal. I was an assistant principal for 8 years, a principal for 5 years, and I was a district administrator for 4 years before I retired. And so they've asked people tomorrow is principal for the day in our whole county. So they've asked people in the community to come and shadow and work with the principal at the school all day long, and then give some input about things. So I was asked to be a principal again tomorrow. So, yeah.
I feel bad for your principal
because I used to be her boss. The principal that I'm working with tomorrow. I used to be.
She was like, dang gummit.
She hired her for her first teaching position.
Like, dang gummit.
I know. We all love her.
I know, but she's like, out of all the people.
And I'm sure she's an amazing principal. So, yeah, I'm excited. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm a principal for the day. And you're going to go back and be Hannah at work tomorrow for the day, every day.
Making that money to put a roof over my head with my cat. Ew.
So we our countdown is pretty simple. We have a cruise coming up in about a month. Mm-hmm. Hannah and I and her matron of honor, Elizabeth, which is like my other child. We're going on a cruise, and just a 4-day fun cruise on the seashore. And then William and I are going also on the seashore next September. I always call it the pre-wedding getaway. Just kind of relax a little bit. And we're doing a yacht club, and we're also doing for our first time, we're doing an interior cabin, which I'm kind of excited to try. So let's say hello to everybody in the chat. And starting out strong is Nick P. 55 days until he flies to Europe. That's so exciting. Hello, Keith. Good to see you. He now owns 3 DeLorean time machines, 1:24 ratio scale. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Nick P was just saying he's excited to see his lady friend in Germany.
Love that. The love story that keeps on growing, and we get to hear all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it could be to see a friendship, and that's a great thing too, but we're going to wish the best for everything. And then we have Anthony. Hey, Anthony, great to see you. Those of you, reminds me of Anthony. Last week we showed a whole stack of postcards that we have that Hannah has collected through our travels.
That got stored away in a drawer?
Yeah, stored away in a drawer.
So they're good condition.
Yeah, and so so I said last week, if y'all would like us to send you a postcard from some location, it'll be a hodgepodge of choices. Mm-hmm. But we will send you a postcard. Just send. There's a post on our Facebook page, or you could just message me, not Hannah, because she doesn't answer our messages.
Don't do that.
Don't message Hannah.
As Nick has experienced, don't do that.
Nick Torres or Nick P.
Nick Torres.
But yeah, and we would gladly mail you a postcard and write you a note. And Anthony reached out, and Will G reached out, and Debbie Freeman reached out. So we've already sent 3 out, and we still have some more. So let us know if you'd like us to send you a postcard.
Jesus Louises.
What's wrong?
This is Jarrell's daily little bears.
Is Jarrell here?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I don't think he is, but I think
sends you a daily little bear cartoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bears. They seem to. I don't know if you can see this, but he sends me that's me sleeping. He sends that to me.
He takes pictures of her sleep.
But he sends me these bears like every day.
So we have Anthony, and then we have the wonderful Mary Ellen Dillon, who was in Are You Home Now, Mary Ellen Dillon? I know that Betsy and Mike, they were traveling with Mary Ellen. She just got home from Australia, but they were traveling, and they just finished up with Fiji at the end. So they've been gone for a month. That's just a wonderful trip. It looks like Mary Ellen Dillon did a lot of travels too with them.
She went to New Zealand.
Very nice. And there's Mr. Eric B. And congratulations, Eric. I saw on Facebook today that you have 1,900 subscribers. Ooh. Getting close to that 2,000. Very good. Congratulations. And then our friends, Cheryl and Ed. Great to see y'all. Thank you for being here. And she's heading to the celebration and the conquest soon. Wow. Is Gabby the cruise director on the conquest still? I know she was. We had Gabby in October on the Sunshine. And there's Mr. Paul. Hey, Paul, great to see you.
Nick says, any advice that making the connection at the Charlotte airport, anything southern to try when I'm there? Don't have a quick connection if you are in the Delta wing of the Charlotte airport, because that is far, far away from everything.
So his connection is at Charlotte. So he's going to be just connecting from one flight to
anything
Charlotte.
southern to try while I'm there.
Anything southern to try in the airport?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't eat any fried foods on a plane. We usually go with grilled stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I was outside the airport, if you hadn't had Chick-fil-A, that's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
I don't know. Banana pudding's always good in the South.
Oh, sure. He is here. But here's Bone Tire.
Hey, Denise, and good to see you from Bone Tire Travelers.
Hello.
Hello, fiance.
Yep. 7 days to wake up to Helen.
That's so nice. Paul, are you going to Helen too?
All right.
That's awesome.
We're caught up.
Yes, ma'am.
Charles, my screensaver.
Charles, your screensaver. Yes. So, what we're going to do tonight, first of all, while I'm talking, if y'all put hashtag creator in the chat so Hannah can recognize you on,
Paul's going.
Yeah. Hannah can recognize you on the screen if you see a channel you've never heard before. Please make sure you support them. I'm sure they'll be reciprocal and do the same thing. But tonight we're going to be doing a kind of fun thing where I found an article. I think it was Explore magazine or something that talked about what
in the title. She says we do all 50 states. This is part 1.
I'm going to say that.
Okay, but in the title. In the title.
50 states would take forever.
Yeah, that's why I was scared when I saw the title.
So we're going to name the state, and you guess what you think is the most popular, most visited attraction, like recently, in that state. And you'll be surprised, because some things I'm like, huh? But we're going to name the state. This was actually a study that was done by this magazine, and we're going to name the state. We're going to do the first 25, and if y'all like it a lot, we'll do the next 25 next week.
Get to continue.
But we did it at the dinner table tonight. It was kind of fun.
I was like, is it a national park?
They're not all national parks.
Because a lot of them are. Just so we know. Oh, goodness. Not Gabby. Robbie is the cruise director on the Conquest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who she says she's looking forward to seeing Jamie again, this time as cruise director.
Wait, seeing him again, not Jamie. What?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm kind of confused with Carnival where they have like they take people like Lee, the cruise director, and Leon, like really good cruise directors, and they're saying they're like they have a new role. Like lead cruise director. What does that mean? I mean, does that mean they're not going to be on
ships?
She's
looking forward to seeing Robbie again. It auto-corrected it to Jamie.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
So get it?
Anyway, I hope that those, I think cruise directors are amazing, but I hope that those cruise directors that are so fantastic, like Lee and Leon and all them, I hope that they are still going on ships. I don't understand their
that
title.
bread. Get that.
I know it's a promotion. I'm proud of them and everything, but that's just some good ones. You know, Dr. E, which Hannah doesn't know who Dr. E is.
I do circle
Yeah, from the circle.
because you talked.
He
about
was
it
on
I have a
seashore.
good memory.
He was on the seashore, and I was really hoping he was coming back. But he's going to be the cruise director on the World America, which sails in April. So that's nice. He'll do well in that. They needed somebody with good experience. So yeah. So I don't know who our cruise director will be on the seashore this time, but I'm eventually going to sail with Dr. E. That's a goal.
I'm just happy to chill out.
And is anybody going on the World America? Does anybody have it booked? The prices are kind of high right now.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, when I feel stressed, because you know, life is stressful sometimes, and wedding planning can be stressful in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
But when I feel stressed, being a travel agent, and even if I wasn't a travel agent, I would do this. I could start looking at cruises, like looking at prices and looking at cruises and just seeing where they're going and which ships and all that stuff. Does anybody else do that? I'm sure y'all do. But yeah, that's my thing. At night, I sit down on my computer, especially, I'm kind of really interested in MSC right now, just for something, because it's different. But I'm trying to look for some different itineraries that I haven't done that's not really long right now, because I have a really old dachshund and I don't want to leave home for a long time.
She got anxiety.
She likes her mom a little bit too much.
No, you got anxiety.
oh yeah, I'm anxious about her. She's not the healthiest. So, but yeah, so I don't like to leave for long trips right now, but I will eventually go for longer cruises. I really want to do a transatlantic one day. So,
all right.
We got Will G in the house. They're fleet cruise directors. They're visiting ships and mentoring and working with cruise directors and Fun Squad. Okay. So hopefully that mentoring process will let them also be in front of the people, because we love them. They're great cruise directors. 44 days until the inaugural. So you're going to be on the World America. Is that the inaugural that you're doing? That's amazing. I have World America booked for 2 weeks. A friend is on the entertainment cast. Very nice. Mm-hmm. It looks like a beautiful ship. I've seen some mixed reviews about the World. Is it Europe? The Europe one.
Europa?
Is it Europe? Anyway, mixed reviews about the yacht club, because William and I booked yacht club for September. But so I was looking at the yacht club experience for World America maybe one day, if I like it when we go. But I've heard mixed reviews that it's a little bit different than on the seashore, seaside, seascape, whatever, all those. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see all the vlogs from it, because I know
he said correct.
I know that Mike Clock, and I know that Kurt and Marsha are on the one of the earliest cruises. So
World Europa,
yeah. I like to do the World Europa. I just want to go to Europe. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start going through what we're going to do tonight. Hannah's going to bring up the PowerPoint, but first we got to share with y'all what we're reading, because y'all know we're, like Hannah said, we're theater nerds and we're book nerds. We're just nerds. So what are we reading? So Hannah, what are you reading?
I finished the one on the left.
Like It Never Was.
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was a thriller that you just didn't know what was real and what was not. I'm not the biggest fan of those types of thrillers.
Gotcha.
And now I'm reading The Outsiders.
Because what intrigued you about, what brought your attention to The Outsiders?
Because for Christmas, I got Mom tickets to go see The Outsiders when we went in January. On Broadway. And because she always talks about how she loved the movie, The Outsiders, and she read the book when she was in school. And so I decided, because I just got my library card in South Carolina, it was at my library. So I got it, and now I'm reading it.
What do you think about it?
I like that it's written as if it's Ponyboy's diary. Because it's very much, it's definitely like he's using the first person narrator.
Yeah.
Or it's like I, me. I like that because I saw the play. It's very much like, oh, this is Ponyboy writing it.
Yeah,
he tells a story.
And you said that the musical really honors the book really well.
Oh my gosh. When I tell you, I think I was PMSing or something.
You cried?
And I started the first chapter of this book. And it starts out. Hold on, I'm not going to play
So
this.
she's saying you should go see the musical and then read the book because then you see the correlation real well.
So
opposite.
So the first like song, it starts out with him going, "When I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of the movie house, I had only two things on my mind: Paul Newman and a ride home." And that is how the book starts. And I was like, "This is so good."
They've got some creators too.
So yeah, but.
So you would recommend The Outsiders?
Yeah, so I'm reading that, and I know that my heart's going to get ripped out of my chest.
But you know it because you know what's happening.
Because I know what's going to happen.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hello, Jeffrey.
Good to see you.
Oh, there he is right there. Sorry, missed you. Oh, and there's also...
Oh, you're fine, Jeffrey. We appreciate you being here.
And
the Anthony's creator.
But I was like... I'm okay. I'm going to have to... This is a downer, and I have to find a book that's an upper.
I told her after she finishes reading it, we should have a movie night where we watch the movie.
Yeah, because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I saw it like 20 times probably when I was a teenager.
Okay. All right, next is Mom.
All right, so I am actually reading one book, which is None of This Is True, and I'm listening to the audiobook, and that one's kind of hard to read. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, I can't even get over how good it is. And I'm not even reading it. I'm listening to it. My thing is that when I don't know if y'all know, I have an Etsy store, and while I'm up here working in the Etsy store making what I make, I like to listen to something, and sometimes I watch TV while I'm doing it, but I've been listening to this, and I cannot get over how good it is. So The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, I told Hannah she doesn't like audiobooks. I told her she needs to get the book and read it. Very, very, very good. I'm right now, like, unless something changes, it's definitely a 5-star. None of This Is True is also very good. I'm reading that one. That's my morning thing I do is I read. None of This Is True it got me from the very beginning. I listened. I'm very intrigued with it. I know something's about to happen. It's more of a thriller, I think.
When I don't like about audiobooks is that I have ADD, and I'll be listening to the audiobook, and then my brain will be thinking about something else.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah. But,
all right.
So we're going to do the first 25, alphabetical order. The most visited tourist attraction in every state. And we're just going to give you the state and let y'all guess in the comments, what do you think is the most visited attraction in that state? And you might not get them all, but we'll give some of them to you because some of them are a little hard. So let's start off with A for Alabama. What do y'all think is the most visited tourist attraction in every state? Some of these are state parks, national parks. Some of them are not.
I've actually talked about this place on one of our live streams before on an interesting thing to do as adults.
Mm-hmm.
That you can go to camp.
So you'll give it out, aren't you?
No, I'm just saying. That's all I said. That's all I said.
He says he's leaving us. He's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Bye, Key. He's going to watch Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Bye, Key. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
But, I mean, I had a lot of fun as a kid at that place.
What grade were you in?
Seventh
grade.
Terrell went there.
Did you recognize all the creators?
I did.
Okay.
But Jarrell and I went there separate years, and he's like, "I want to go back." They had like a rock.
Are you going on your honeymoon?
God have mercy. No, for it being bunk beds and like they separate the men and women.
Yeah, go there.
Oh, there's one of my favorite Canadians.
Hello, Nick Torres.
Hey, your buddy.
Good to see you.
All right, Huntsville space stuff.
Jeffrey did a live stream yesterday on his channel and on Monday. Jeffrey, you just been live streaming. Good for you.
Yep, I've been here.
Yep, fun. Huntsville space stuff. U.S. Space and Rocket Center.
Yep.
Is the most visited tourist attraction in Alabama.
Yep.
All right, so next, Alaska. What is the most visited tourist attraction in Alaska?
So
William's like going down the inside passage. I'm like, yeah, that's not an attraction. But.
So I was talking with Noelle about she has her first year anniversary coming up, and she was talking about going to Anchorage.
Hmm.
And I was like, and she got married in October. And I said, girl,
we don't go to Anchorage in October.
do you know that it is going to be about 23 degrees there? You may see the northern lights, but it's going to be 23 degrees there. Do you know that? She was like, I don't want to be cold. But she said her husband would enjoy it. I said,
enjoy.
Like,
he can get some good fishing. I don't know if he can fish. I don't know how the fishing is in October.
I don't know what if you can if there's like a season.
I don't know.
I don't know the rules. But I was just kind of like, she's like, he would enjoy it. And I was like, but would you?
All right.
Y'all
so smart. It is the Denali National Park.
Oh, look at that. Was pretty. Was like, what are those? Elk? Moose? Deer? Is it elk? I think it's elk. Caribou? What is that?
Whatever you want it to be, Hannah.
What is that?
It's definitely Denali.
All right, next.
Arizona. I think Paul's going to get Arkansas.
Hopefully.
Arizona.
We've been here.
Hannah, can you name all 50 states?
Yes.
How do you know how to name all 50
Because
states?
we had to learn a song in elementary school. I'm not doing it.
Hannah used to did the song and so she could name all the 50 states in less than a minute. And then you also did the alphabet backwards.
Yeah, I taught myself that one. Because people were like, oh, cops test you on this. I'm like, if you're driving drunk. But I'm not going to do that.
I don't know if I could do it even if I was sober.
And they don't do that anymore. I watch too many body cams of DUIs. Dude, those are entertaining.
Hannah loves body cam videos.
I love body cam footage. It's so fun. All right, my friends.
All right.
Everybody's doing so well.
I can tell we got some good people, some people that travel a lot. That's right. Grand Canyon National Park. Isn't that pretty? It's a pretty picture.
Yep. Do you know that when you go visit the Grand Canyon, there is no railing? That blew my mind the first time.
And they will put it all around here.
No, I'm just talking about like on the part that's actually the park. And I'm just like, okay.
Our van driver actually said
that
before we part this van, I had some talking to do with y'all.
She was like, never turn your back to the canyon. She goes, she says 30 people a year have died
falling off
in this area, falling off the canyon. I was like, oh my gosh.
And do not try to make TikToks doing handstands. And
what do we see?
A girl doing a handstand and her daddy taking the video.
Yeah, I was just like, God, she's gonna die.
She's gonna be one of the 30. All right, Arkansas. All right, Paul. What is it? Arkansas. Isn't it cute that I got little stamps for each one?
Precious.
I know.
Precious.
So crafty.
Precious.
I like to go to a diamond mine.
What is that?
All right, Denise, what is that? What was the name of the pageant? What was the name of the pageant South Carolina used to have?
Hellhole Swamp.
Hellhole Swamp. That's a Hellhole Swamp.
Oh, no, I have to show you something about a pageant in Georgia. Hold on. What is her name? Barnes.
Can you imagine your child being a pageant and winning Miss Hellhole Swamp?
That was so funny. It was a festival.
We also have Chitlin Strut.
What is her name?
Magic.
I have to think about it. Give me a minute.
Arkansas.
She said that's in Conway. But what is it? Is this a BART?
All right.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
You guess what happened?
It froze again?
It froze again.
Can y'all see us? Golly, just keep.
I know.
We're sorry. It did this last week. It froze for a little bit, and y'all said y'all could see us. So we're gonna hopefully y'all can see us now. That is so weird. It's done it twice in a row.
Yep.
Can you hear us? They can see us, right?
Yep.
Okay, we'll just keep on talking. We can't move the slide because the computer's like doing this frozen thing. It'll come out of it in a minute, though.
Yeah, I can't move it.
So it is, and we might not see your answers for the next one, but we do see some people got this one right. And it is Hot Springs National Park.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations to y'all that got that. I see some of them, but it's not even scrolling, y'all. is totally frozen, but we'll just keep on going. All right, so moving on, and we don't have a slide.
Here you go.
What? Possum Hollow Festival pageant.
And they have a possum.
Oh no. Oh no. Are we still, you can still see us, right?
Yeah, you can still see us.
We're just, our screen's frozen.
There's a Possum Hollow Festival. I mean, I like possums. I think they're cute. They're really helpful for getting rid of ticks. Like in the wild.
How do we get it from not being frozen?
I don't know, Laurie.
If you minimize it and brought it back.
Mother, I will end this stream by accident.
Okay. All right, so the next state is California. And we can't see your responses until it starts scrolling again. So
hello.
Hey, we're back. Okay. California.
We Hot Springs National
Hot Springs National Park.
Yeah,
that's so weird. It's the second week it's done that. All right, we're back. All right.
This week it wasn't as long.
Yeah. I think last week we just panicked when it did it. All right. So California, what do you think? And there's lots to choose from.
Oh, please. As I take a look at these.
What?
Yeah, go ahead.
What are you looking at?
Just go ahead.
My stamps? All right. So what do y'all think is the most visited attraction in California?
The hint.
Do we have to get a hint? Yeah, we can give a hint.
Is the stamp.
It's on the stamp.
That's why I was looking at it.
It's right here.
Because that.
Oh, look at
and
that. Surprise. But they're cute. All right.
It's the stamp.
Yeah, Mary Ellen's right. So many to choose from. William thought it would be the Hollywood sign.
So did I.
You did too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have also chose Disneyland as a choice.
Yeah.
And it's not Yosemite.
Like, is it like something that people flock to, or is it just something that just people happen to go by?
They go over it
because it's like in a car, you know?
I don't know. It must be. It might have better chances because it's honestly a bridge.
Yeah, it's Golden Gate.
It is the Golden Gate Bridge.
Now,
San Francisco.
Now
it is pretty though.
It's a pretty bridge, but I want to see Alcatraz. I want to go to the jail.
Nobody chose Alcatraz, Hannah.
I want to go to Alcatraz.
All right, what about Colorado? This actually looks like it could be a pretty place to go. Is it on the stamp?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that could be Aspen.
I love how she was like down the mountain. Nick says I want to go to the jail too. See, Nick and I can go to jail together.
Nick just need to travel together, like do a yearly trip somewhere.
Where is that? What is that?
The Stanley Hotel.
Love it. Yes, let's go have what is it called? Night terrors together. Let's just go.
The Stanley Hotel.
What is it? Sleep paralysis. Let's just go do that.
I love that stamp's 34 cents.
It is some of you are like correct. Hi, Cruise Nuts.
Hey, Cruise Nuts.
But I'm gonna give you a hint. It is a national park. Okay.
Yes.
Some of you have it like right, but we need the whole.
The name of the national park.
Yeah. What is Stanley Hotel is in Estes Park, Colorado. And I asked Jarrell, I said, this is a really nice hotel. He goes, Hannah.
Jarrell's not going to a haunted.
Jarrell says, I don't go near haunted, nothing. He says,
would you go back to that Airbnb?
Absolutely.
Haunted Airbnb.
Not by myself.
It wasn't Joe. I won't go with you.
Nope. Sounds like you're going back.
Okay.
But guess what? I'm not sleeping on that daybed by myself.
You can go to a bachelorette trip.
I'm not sleeping on that daybed by myself. There's a daybed in this haunted Airbnb downstairs by myself.
And there's no curtains on the windows.
I'm not doing it.
That was a neat little cottage, though.
There we go.
All right. Rocky Mountain National Park.
Which does contain
Pikes Peak.
Because that's part of the Rocky Mountains.
Okay.
So, yeah. I was thinking of Seattle when they put that. That's why I had to, that's this Pike Pier. Oh, it's like, what? Here you go, Connecticut. Connecticut may need a hint.
Connecticut. I don't know if anybody would know this, unless you're from the area. Mary Ellen Dillon might. She's from right there.
It's not
there's
Harvard.
a movie called Pizza.
Wait.
Was it made there? Or is it about
Harvard?
in
Not
there?
Harvard. Not Harvard. Not Harvard. Where is it? Hold on. Not Harvard. Harvard is not there.
Sharon is in Mystic
Harvard
Pizza.
is in Cambridge.
But it's not Mystic Pizza. I'm just giving you a hint. That's that word. It's in that town.
I'm at Yale. I said Harvard. Harvard's in Massachusetts.
There we go. Or the Mark Twain House.
My dumb butt thought that was in Mississippi. They talk about going down the Mississippi River. There it is.
It is the Mystic Seaport Museum. It's the most visited place in Connecticut.
Yeah.
The most popular tourist attraction.
Woohoo. Yay.
It's probably a pretty location. Anywhere near the water. All right, Delaware.
You going to Yale. It's near a beach. That's all I can say.
It's near a beach.
It's near a beach. It's not the beach.
Never heard of this place before.
It's not
if
the
you're
beach.
near Delaware, if you travel around a lot, you might know where it is.
It's not the beach, but it's on the beach.
Yeah, the next one will be easy.
Yes. I'm aware. Understand. Hannah don't know much about Mark Twain. Okay.
Guess we should know more.
Hannah is trying to educate herself with the classics. We're starting out. Unfortunately, The Outsiders is considered a classic. And yes.
Because it's old like me.
Yes. No, it's just considered like that's what is taught in schools. My next one is going to be Fahrenheit 451, and the one after that is going to be The Scarlet Letter. So that's my progression.
That's what you're going to read?
Yes. I have Fahrenheit 451. I love Fahrenheit.
You need to read it. Great Expectations.
Great Expectations.
It's a good book.
Yeah. That thing is thick.
I read it in 8th grade. Pip.
So close. Add something to the end that's not beach.
I'm giving her credit for that.
They said beach.
It's actually the boardwalk.
Bye-bye.
And is it Rehoboth?
On the boardwalk.
I looked it up. Rehoboth? Is that how you say it? Boardwalk. It's a beach. Is that the Rehoboth Beach? I've never heard of it.
Oh, I wonder what this one's gonna be. Florida. Florida's a scary place sometimes.
Really?
You don't see what happens in Florida sometimes. You ever heard of like on body cam footage? There's this thing called the Florida Man. It's like when people from Florida act out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nick says NASA.
You would think, but no.
One day I'm going to go down to Florida.
She said you said it
early and go to Space Canaveral.
She said you said it right.
Oh, Rehoboth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, apparently I need to go there. I need to hit something spots. I need to branch out.
Great.
You think when you have a YouTube channel, you've been in a lot of places. I don't think I've been to enough.
In Disney
World, Orlando.
And I can say that is correct. There's so many freaking people.
Lots of people. I want to go back.
You do?
Uh-huh.
I was sitting here going, that place is so expensive.
Well, yeah. Nick says NASA's so cool. I was there as a kid. I want to go back.
Mm-hmm.
When you go get on your next Port Canaveral cruise, you can go there early.
The hint on this one is that if Meg was here, she would know.
Yeah,
she goes there a lot.
Yes, Meg would know what this place is. It's the most visited place in Georgia. We've been there a few times. William has not been there. We need to take William.
Yes. I said that, but it's not that.
Meg likes this place, Paul.
A lot.
Paul should have got that right away.
Thank you. I just like took a breath. I was like, because I want to talk about the penguins so bad. They're so cute.
And
they did the penguin walk.
Oh yeah. For those of you that have been, that have not been to Atlanta before or haven't been there to visit for like touristy things, the Georgia Aquarium and the World of Coca-Cola are side by side.
You can walk to
and you can get combo tickets. And I would suggest both.
And that's an all-day thing.
Yeah, I would definitely suggest both and start early in the morning and do one and then go to another one. But that's really a good way to spend a day. To see both of those. And the World of Coca-Cola doesn't take us very long. The aquarium has gotten big.
If you go to the dolphin show, do not sit within the first 10 rows.
The dolphin show is so good, though. They have some really good shows in that complex.
Hawaii.
The most visited tourist attraction in Hawaii. And should we tell them what island we're on?
No, but the hint is my father wants to go there.
And my father designed the
security system.
The system of reservation system.
Oh, I thought it was the admission security system.
Admission system, yeah. Of how you get your tickets and everything. I'm sure it's changed now, but the way we did it when we went there, my father designed that system. Is
it still there? Because that thing was designed years ago.
No, I said it's probably changed. There's probably a lot more technology to it too, because you would get a ticket. It's just a different system back then that we went. But he was so proud of that. When my father passed away in 2015, but when he took us to Hawaii, he wanted to go there. He was so proud. He goes, I'm the one that. That's funny. He's like, the one designed the system. Cute, which was kind of cool.
She said World of Coke used to be across town. That's the new location.
Mm-hmm.
See, I told you that was a good hint. Pearl Harbor and the USS Arizona.
And I would definitely put that on your list if you're going to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
It's
something you have to see.
You have to see it, and you feel it when you're there. It's just it's a solemn thing, but you feel like you have to do it. It's like to honor what happened there.
Mm-hmm.
They do a beautiful job of.
They
do a beautiful job of honoring what happened there. I think Idaho. Nobody. Y'all,
National Park.
Unless you are from Idaho, and you might be.
It's not potatoes. And nothing to do with potatoes.
No. And it is it's a national monument.
Monument, not park. Sorry.
Monument. It has nothing to do with potatoes. That's right.
Great expectation.
That's right. Paul says the only state with a royal palace.
And you will feel like crap when you go out of there because you realize what the queen suffered through.
The stories.
It's so sad.
It's a very sad story. And it's beautiful, but it's not very big.
And also, a lot of things are missing because a lot of things were stolen, and sold.
But the story that they tell, they do a great job there too of telling you the true story of what happened there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't sugarcoat it, and
it's really sad because the queen was forced to be in isolation in her room, and she stayed there for the rest of her life.
Yeah,
and it was not fair. But and
the people didn't like it either. The Hawaiian people.
Obviously, I wouldn't like it either. So,
Idaho.
But it's something to learn.
Look at Paul. Look at Eric. Y'all so smart because I had no idea. Craters of the Moon National Monument and Preserve. You can tell they've been to Idaho. Very cool. Illinois. I would like to go to this city.
The hint is do not say the bean. It's what's around the bean. Don't say the bean. It's around the bean.
The bean.
The bean.
Would you like to go to that city?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No. I have nothing against it. But there's nothing there going, come visit me.
It doesn't have Broadway.
It does.
I know.
It does have a lot of shows.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, I know where you want to go. You want to go somewhere that has lots of good shows.
I want to go somewhere, I don't mind going to, Portland. I don't mind going to, places that have beautiful nature or, good culture. But big cities, the only way you're getting me there is a good museum or a good show, and that's it.
What did Nick say?
He said deep dish. He said there's nothing else there. Paul, it's what surrounds the big bean. It's called something.
Something Park. Something Park.
It's called Millennium Park.
There we go.
That's what surrounds the big bean.
There's the bean there.
Yeah, you don't. It's just not the bean. It's the park.
All right. So our next state is Indiana.
Oh, I got this one.
What is the most popular tourist attraction, according to Explore magazine, in Indiana?
They must love covered bridges.
You know, what's the most popular tourist attraction in Augusta, Georgia, Hannah? It's coming up. The Masters.
I hold bitterness to the Masters.
About 5 minutes from our house. We just I avoid Augusta, but she doesn't because she works. This year, you'll be out of town.
I hold
for part of it.
I hold bitterness to the Masters because they literally like rush and pretty up the city for this one flipping week, and then the rest is like,
yeah. We've talked about the fact that we had Hurricane Helene came through our town and came through Augusta too, of course, because it's right by us. And there's been so much debris that's still not been picked up. Our neighborhood has been pretty much picked up, but especially Augusta. But all of a sudden, you hit that little countdown to the Masters, and all of a sudden, all these trucks are there picking up all this debris and cleaning it up because they want to get the town pretty.
You get within the 30 days of the quote unquote amateur practice rounds.
Yeah, even they're doing road work on the interstate, and I think they're trying to get it done. I don't think they're going to be done by the end of the. All right, from Indiana, we have the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
The racetrack.
The racetrack, that's right.
500. I want to pass away playing around on the Augusta.
I want to pass away playing around on Augusta.
Let me tell you, my dude.
It's beautiful on TV. I haven't been there since I was young.
He's been to Fort Gordon many times. Went to the Masters and took it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
When William was injured in Iraq, he was in Fort Gordon for how long?
This is from a movie.
At Eisenhower Hospital there.
This is from a movie. Hannah has never seen the movie, thus she did not get
it.
Good
movie, though. It's actually the house and the location of a movie.
Baseball. I mean, dude, I don't know.
Iowa.
Hosting trivia at 7. Have fun. Bye.
Bye, Denise. Oh, 7 o'clock, you're done. I had to go to...
Yes, we're first. Eastern Standard Time
yes.
First. But
so when we get off this live stream, go see Bone Tired Travelers, because I know that I'm pretty sure Lovey's Fat Life is not live tonight. I think they said they're not. So that's a good place to go. Go see Denise and Dwayne.
What were we talking about? Oh, Dad was there for like 3 months. Was it 3 months?
He was in the hospital for a month, and then he was on what they call it, med hold. So it's like he'd go there every day. Whew. For 6 months. Yeah. For therapy and all that stuff.
Billy J's birthplace.
Billy J's birthplace.
It's the Field of Dreams.
It's the Field of Dreams, Dyersville, Iowa.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's a good movie. You need to see the Field
I
of
don't
Dreams.
like baseball.
It's not like you sit there and watch a baseball game. It's a good story.
Kansas.
It's a good story. Jarrell played baseball. You wouldn't like it.
Jarrell also thinks baseball is boring.
Kansas. It's in Wichita.
It's a zoo.
It's a zoo.
I mean, that's a weird name. There's a meaning behind the name, but I mean, have fun.
You can stop. They're going to wonder what you're doing in front of the speaker. I mean, the microphone. If anybody's from Kansas, isn't that where Keith was from?
Yep, but Keith is watching Harry Potter right now.
Left. Keith probably know the answer to it too.
Cousin Eddie's house. Great X. We may not get through all 25.
Oh, we will.
Dude, we got 10 minutes.
Let's go fast. All right. You want to tell this one?
Toto.
Toto's house is in Kansas. The Sedgwick County Zoo.
That is it.
Okay. Kentucky.
It is not what is on the stamp. Do not let that fool you.
It is not. That's a good hint. It's not what's on the stamp. It's actually a state park for Kentucky. Yeah, I thought it'd be like distilleries or something.
Bourbon.
And you thought it was going to be where the Kentucky Derby's held.
Yep.
But it's not, and it's not.
Cornfields.
They got to make the corn to make the whiskey, the bourbon.
Louisville Slugger. You would think it would be the Louisville Slugger factory, but it's not.
It's not.
We're going to give you the answer.
This place must be amazing. The Cumberland Falls State Park.
Nice waterfall.
This has waterfalls, though.
Yes, that's nice. Okay. Next.
Louisiana. Easy one.
Yep.
If Eric's still here, Eric would know.
The Ark Encounter. That's a good one.
What are you doing?
My ear hurt because I had my second piercing in.
Ear pains.
The hint is where Mardi Gras is.
You're close, Eric. Go more local into it.
That's not Eric, though. Cheryl and Eric got it.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I looked at Eric's name and I saw Cheryl and
French Quarters.
The French Quarter.
All right. Next.
Fun place. I like to go back there.
Mom's been here.
Maine. I've been to this place.
And it's a national park.
It's a national park and it's stunning. I actually went on a cruise, to New England cruise, and Mom took Mimi and we went there for all day.
Smell that. It smells good.
I can't smell it.
It smells like Hubba
And
Bubba.
Paul, when we went, I tell Paul this because Paul always talks about how Mimi eats so much.
Because she ate a full meal for a grown man.
At Hella one time, we ate with and Paul and Meg were sitting near Mimi, and Mimi ordered I think a salad. She ordered a full meal, prime rib, and she ordered dessert, didn't she? I think she did. Well, we took her to the tasting on Sunday for the wedding.
Acadia National Park.
Acadia National Park. Yeah, if y'all go to Maine, go to Acadia National Park.
Next.
Stunning. Maryland.
Fish.
But Mimi really enjoyed the desserts. Whenever she had all these desserts, I was like,
good night. Fish. Just think of fish. Fish house.
Meg would like it there. Tell Meg we talked about her.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Mimi is my kind of girl.
We're going to have to put Mimi on camera some more. I'm going to take Mimi on a trip, put her on camera. Mimi's doing really good, though. She really is.
It's a fish house.
Can't go to the next slide. It's a fish house.
Because someone said the harbor.
The Baltimore Harbor is very popular. I would have thought that too.
It's a fish house.
It's the National Aquarium in Baltimore. The fish house.
It's a fish house.
All right.
Massachusetts.
I have no idea this place.
I don't agree with this one. If Ryan was here, he would know.
Well, anywhere for crab cakes. They probably have crab cakes at this location. Don't you think?
Well, I'm getting there.
Camden Yards.
Yep.
They have crab cakes.
They got lobster rolls.
Oh, yeah, of course they do. Yeah. Lobster rolls are good. And you have to go to New England and get lobster rolls.
I
had a good one in
You would
Halifax,
think
though.
it would be Fenway Park, wouldn't you?
They get Mary Ellen Dillon.
Or you would think it would be like Salem. But no.
And I've looked up how to pronounce this and now I don't remember.
You would think, Mary Ellen Dillon, it would be Old North Church, but no, it's that.
It's a marketplace.
Faneuil Hall.
I looked it up earlier and I said it, but I don't remember what I said.
Faneuil Hall.
Okay. Apparently, food is really good there, I guess. All right, in Michigan. I'm going to zoom through.
Here's my hint. It's the theme with the Motor City. In theme with the Motor City.
Why is it called the Motor City? It's actually not in. It's in Dearborn, Michigan.
Hooked on a feeling.
Mary Ellen said it's because of the historic building.
Yes, I understand, but there are so many other places that I would rather be.
In Boston.
In Boston, in Massachusetts, period.
So Michigan.
Bing, 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 bing.
It is the Henry Ford Museum.
Ding, ding, ding.
And I would like to go there, actually. I like to see the museum.
Ding, ding, ding.
Very good. Next, we have Minnesota. You can go shopping here.
Big.
Shopping.
Big. There's like a theme park in there. Big. Big. Henry Ford Museum was great. He's been there.
I think I would enjoy that.
You know, I did not know that was there. You know what I would have said?
What?
Mom's Spaghetti. That is M&M's restaurant that they serve.
Mom's Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Because you know,
all right.
You know, in a song he's like, knees heat, arms are heavy.
He's throwing up.
Throwing up Mom's Spaghetti.
I think that's gross. All right. It is the Mall of America. And then the next state. Eric.
Okay.
And then we have Mississippi. And this is a historic location.
Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a historic location. I don't know if I've ever been in Mississippi. Have I been in Mississippi?
I hate to say this, but there's not much in Mississippi.
Cricket letter, cricket
humpback, humpback,
There we go.
Bingo. Vicksburg.
Paul's been everywhere.
There you go.
He just reads everything. Vicksburg is the National Military Park.
All right, last one.
Last one, Missouri.
Hint.
It's
on it.
It's on the stamp. I hope y'all like this because we're going to do it again next week. We're going to do the last 25.
Y'all get to guess what's in South Carolina. Next week. It's not that interesting.
It is.
No,
it's not what
I would rather go to the fish house.
Fish house.
The aquarium.
The fish house.
I'm learning so much as a foreigner.
So, Nick, if you ever want to come back to the United States anytime.
Arch.
The Arch. The Gateway Arch, St. Louis.
Bing, bing, bing. Ding, ding, ding. We got through. I just cracked my back. There you go.
So next week,
get to do the last 25.
Which will be fun. We got some good ones.
And we missed the District of Columbia.
Did we?
Yes, we did do DC.
I don't talk about it right now anyway.
All right. All right, thank you all for being here.
Thank y'all.
We really appreciate y'all staying to the end. Y'all the real MVPs. But we hope that you stay safe. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. And don't forget to journey on.
And don't forget to go check out Bone Tire Travels.
Yeah, they're doing trivia. Okay, bye.